Factsverse presents Deaf hiker falls 700 feet, and when rescuers find her, she isn't alone. Heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Judging by this story, heroes also come in a variety of species. One day, a deaf hiker fell 700 feet down a mountain, but when rescuers finally found her, she wasn't alone. Amelia Milling is a 21-year-old girl, and she is a very adventurous young girl. Although she is deaf, she doesn't let that stop her from doing things she loves to do. One of her favorite pastimes is hiking. In fact, she is a seasoned pro at it. She enjoys hiking to different areas and exploring new places. People who know Amelia describe her as fearless. Living in Alaska, Amelia had plenty of new places to explore. And one day, when she set out to hike in Crow Pass Trail in Chugach State Park, Alaska, she didn't expect any problems. Unfortunately, things did not go exactly as planned. Hopefully you plan to watch the rest of this video. If so, click that like button and be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Amelia left her home at dawn to start out on her hike. She packed her backpack with all the necessities and headed out the door. She had been hiking for about 4 miles when things got bad. She was using her trekking poles for support when one of them snapped in half, and that caused her to lose her balance. She fell 300 feet down the side of a snowy mountain. On her way down, she hit a large boulder. When she hit the ground, she slid another 400 feet down the mountain before she finally came to a stop. Despite how far and how hard she fell, she was still alive. What a lucky girl! Unfortunately, though, she hurt her leg. She wasn't sure how she was going to keep going because of that injury. As she sat there, inspecting her broken leg, she saw something out of the corner of her eye. She turned to see what it was and then began to panic. It was a white wolf. She didn't know what to do. She knew that even if her leg wasn't hurt, she'd still never be able to outrun a wolf. Since her leg was injured and she could barely walk, she knew that she didn't have a chance. As the wolf got closer, Amelia began to calm down. She realized it wasn't a white wolf at all. What she saw was a beautiful white husky with a collar. When she saw the dog, she was hoping that his owners would be following soon. When nobody came, though, she realized the dog had come out to the trail on its own. She read the collar, and it said that its name was Nanook. With Nanook by her side, Amelia decided to try and find her way to safety. The two got back on the hiking trail and they set up camp for the night. Fortunately for Amelia, Nanook is a trail dog and he is trained to help lost hikers find their way home. When they woke up in the morning, they decided to continue on with their journey. And when they came to a river, Amelia realized that she would need to cross the river if she was going to find her way out of the forest. When she put her foot in the water, she didn't realize how strong the current was and she was pulled under. With an injured leg, things were not looking good. Fortunately, Nanook was there to save the day. He sprang into action, grabbed her backpack in his teeth, and pulled her out of the water. By this point, she had been outdoors for 24 hours. Her leg was injured, and now she was freezing after being in that water. She decided that it was time to use her Spot beacon. That's a GPS device, and it alerts rescuers of her location. When the Alaska State Troopers found the pair, they took her to safety with Nanook by her side. Even though the troopers were the ones who found her and flew her to safety, it's Nanook who she says was the real hero. If it wasn't for Nanook's help, she likely would have drowned. When Nanook got home, his owners were told about his heroism. They couldn't believe that he had wandered so far from home. However, this was not the only time that he had come to someone's rescue. A few years earlier, a little girl was caught in the river current and Nanook pulled her out of the water as well. Nanook truly is an amazing dog, and proof that dog is man's best friend. Or woman's. Subscribe for more.